Hi, Julia. Thank you so much for your purchase. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for your patience and thank you for allowing me to post it public. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send it to you first. Okay? I'm going to let you look at it and watch it since you're the one who purchased it. Once you watch it, then you can let me know and I will edit it. I will make sure your name's not on here and I will just make it more professional, whatever the case is. I have set it up so you can see the cards as I'm shuffling and things like that. Okay, it takes a little bit longer, but if someone tells me up front that they want the reading posted public, then I like to set up my iPad and make sure that people can see me shuffle the cards and have the cards fall out and so forth. It just takes a little more time with editing because I have to line up the sound on it with the computer and the iPad. All right, so I don't believe I've ever done a reading on these two. Now, I looked up his birth date. He's Sagittarius and she's a Libra. When I think about Ryan, I get, he reminds me of Dylan Yang. I get someone who's very fiery, very sparky, passionate about what he does, a go-getter. He's not a water sign person where he's highly emotional. This guy is sparky. And he really reminds me, I'm not saying that he's anything like Dylan Wang, but it's like I get just this sparkiness from him, this drive and passion, okay? And when I think about Lulu Xiao, I'm hoping that I'm saying that right. I get more of she's a Libra, so I find that she's a little bit more balanced. Her demeanor is more calm. She's quiet. I want to say a little bit even on the shy side, but it's a nice match because she's air. Okay, Libra is represented by air, right? And he is a Sagittarius, which is represented by fire. And so the air, what does air do? It fuels the flame, right? So she can, it's a nice combination because she can, with the air, going towards the fire, it can make the fire rage. It can make it bigger. She can be a great addition to him, right? She can be supportive in that way. Whereas with him, with the Sagittarius being the fire, what does it do? It eats up oxygen, right? So I'm not saying he's a taker and she's a giver, but that's just how it works, okay? So question number one, what are their feelings for each other? Now, these two, I get a crush, okay? I get that they get along really, really well. And, if they work together, and I've never heard of them. Like I said, I've never heard of them. But I get this feeling that there is a really great chemistry working together on and off screen. So I get this mutual trust, mutual respect for each other, and this curiosity. I wonder what he's like, and her wondering what she's like. Let's just see what the cards say. Okay. What are the messages? What are the energies between Ryan and, I gotta get her name again, Lulu Xiao. Xiao. Okay, what are the energies between Lulu? I'm just gonna call her Lulu. I know it's probably her last name, but it's just easier. Lulu and Ryan. Cheng. What are the energies between? So the way I do my card readings is I shuffle till one card falls out. Those are clarity cards and jumpers. If more than one card falls out, I put it back in the deck. All right. The energies between Lulu and Ryan. Lulu and Ryan. energies regarding Lulu and Ryan Cheng. The energies. The card that's backwards here. Lulu and Ryan. Okay, so what are the energies here? Now, first of all, we have here is the Seven of Swords. This is theft, betrayal, dishonesty, running away, divorce, affair. I don't know how this ties in, okay? But this to me can mean that there is a worry here that something is going to be stolen, taken away. It could be that this it hasn't really taken off. I really feel that they both have feelings for each other, but there could be a fear here that this relationship might be taken away from them on some level, okay? Where either the management doesn't think that it's suitable for them, you know, you're young, let's focus on something else rather than love. But to me, this is that worry that something is going to be taken away, okay? So there could be that energy of like, I don't know if we should go there because maybe it's going to be taken away anyway. Now, we have here the Ten of Pentacles, which does talk about working together, creating something. This is marriage, this is gifts. Look at all the pentacles here. You have the house, the couple, the baby, the grandfather, the dog. Perhaps they see each other in this role. Like he would be the great dad that I'm looking for, great husband. She'd be the great mother. We could build something together here. But there's a fear and there's a worry. I don't think that this is brand new, but I feel like, you know, this might have been going on for a while, how they feel about each other, but it's going to take, like, this is what their thoughts are about each other, okay? That they could build a life together, all right? All right, but somebody is all tied up here. There's the Eight of Swords, which represents self-imposed restrictions, isolation, imprisonment. This is overthinking things. This is a worry. This is when you're worried about something that there's no need to worry about. This is somebody who's worried about the future, like, but what if, but what if, but what if, right? This is that worry. Maybe, you know, the relationship will be taken away or their career is going to take a hit, okay? It could be. Now, I feel Ryan, is not worried about anything. I think it's more her, because I feel like this guy goes for what he wants and he doesn't really care about what anybody thinks. I think it's more her. She'd rather be caught up in her head. She's a Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Overthink things. They are represented by air, which is also represented by thought and reason. They don't make a lot of decisions based on thought and reason, on emotions. It's more thought and reason. And she's being logical, okay? So she's all tied up with this, overthinking and worrying about a situation that, you know, may or may not happen, okay? All right. Here is the Five of Cups, which talks about loss, regret, grief, feeling abandoned, feeling unloved. I don't feel they've made this known to each other. This is something that they're keeping to each other, how they feel about each other. And she could be feeling like, he doesn't like me. These are women here, right? Like, I mean, only one guy here, okay? But I feel like this could be her feeling this way. Feeling like, well, you know what, I'm not going to bother. He doesn't like me anyway. You know, feeling just a bit abandoned, that sort of a thing, okay? And then we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is someone who's very studious. It talks about a new love. It shows here that this person is willing to give. I feel like he's willing to offer to her, but doesn't want to. You can see the water here ready to crest over this girl. I think he's worried that it might be too much for her, okay? What are their feelings for each other? I feel that they crush on each other. They really like each other. They respect each other, but they're holding it in and not telling this to one another, okay? All right. Is it likely they will work together again in the next 12 months? let's see here. A bit of context. My Journey with You is currently the highest trending C-drama in China, and they surpassed the main leads as second leads for being the most popular. Happy? Okay. So I'm just reading this now. A little Kim. Currently the highest trending C-drama. Okay. I do believe they will work together, but I don't feel like it's going to be in the next 12 months. Okay. Let's just see what the messages say. Will they work together in the next 12 months? Ryan and Lulu work together in the next 12 months. Lulu, Xiao. Trying to say this properly. Ryan and Xiao work together in the next 12 months. They work together in the next 12 months. Okay, bottom of the deck is victory. I feel like they will. I just don't think it's going to be the next 12 months. I see like 2025. Okay, in the next couple of years. This talks about victory. 6 of Wands, which talks about victory, awards, recognition, good news. So they could be working on a project together where they'll get some awards or recognition. Okay. All right, here we have the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands does talk about self-defense. This is competition. This is about holding your ground. This is negotiations. So there might be something that comes along that they're going to negotiate. Now, the 7 of Cups talks about options. 7 of Cups is about too many choices. There might be a lot of choices coming along for them, but it's about picking the right one and negotiating. These 2 cards are together. I'm guessing that there's going to be some negotiations here. Okay? Maybe she likes it and he doesn't, or he likes it and she doesn't, or it comes to the point where she wants more money, or he needs something, right? There's going to be a lot of negotiations going on, but this card is saying there's going to be a lot of options. So the Page of Pentacles talks about patience. This is money news. This is a new job. Okay? It does talk about a raise. So there could be a job that comes along. Okay, so this is saying that, yeah, they will. I just don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Okay, so this is about income opportunities. So there's going to be that opportunity, good news. It reveals good news about money, income through a new job or projects. Okay, so it's about planting a seed. So there could be something that comes along, it does not take off, or it does not start until the 2025. All right, 5 of Pentacles talks about worry. This talks about being left out in the cold. Worrying about being left out in the cold. I don't think they will be, but there's that worry. Okay, they're going to have a lot of options. You can see the Pentacles here. There's no growth. I feel it's going to take time. I will pull 1 card just to see if we can get a time, because I see the number 6 or number 5, 2025, 2026, something like that. And then we have the Temperance card. So Temperance represents balance, harmony, self-control, moderation. So this project that they're going to work on, that's going to come together, to me represents there's going to be balance and harmony here. Okay, all right, let's just see what number comes up. I see 5 or 6. All right, what is the time frame? This card fell out. 4. Okay, so it could be 2024. Maybe the project comes along in 2024 and it doesn't come out till 2025. You know, maybe they'll be negotiating something in 2024. I just don't see it in the next 12 months. Are they dating? I don't think they're dating. Let's just see what the cards say. I don't feel like they are. Okay? I do feel they like each other. I just don't think it's gotten to that point. Are Ryan Cheng and Lulu Xiao dating? Are they smitten? I do believe they are. Like each other. Respect each other. Okay, are they dating? Are they dating? Okay. All right, so the first card we have here is the Chariot, and the Chariot talks about action and change. Someone needs to take action here. They're both kind of sitting in their own little world, as shown here. They're sitting beside each other. Four of Cups talks about kind of being stuck in a rut, maybe being bored. They're there together. She's probably waiting for him to make a move, and he's waiting for her. Okay? So there has to be some change here. Somebody has to make a move. Nobody's made a move yet, from what I can tell. These cards are saying that they're just like, they're looking at these cups. They're empty. There's water right in front of them. Someone has to make a move. Okay, there's no move being made yet. All right. Now, the Justice card speaks about action, decisions, clarity, perception, balance. I think the relationship is very balanced. So there is balance here. So this is about, it signifies improved finances, support, and good advice. It's about being judged and being deserving. But I think they probably have to have a little more clarity between them before this takes off the ground. Do they have a great relationship? Yes. There's the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving and being generous. He gives, she takes, she gives, he takes. That it's very balanced here. You can see the balancing scales, okay? It's balanced. Or sorry. Okay, this card doesn't have that, but usually there's balancing scales like right here too. Okay, it's a very balanced relationship. It's very even. They give and take equally. Okay, and then there's the Six of Wands again, which does talk about success. If they choose to date, I feel like this would be successful. They're not at that point. I think she's a little afraid. Okay, because, you know, we all kind of know how the fans can be. They can get ugly and they can affect someone's career. Okay. All right. How do they get on with other cast members of My Journey with You, specifically the main leads, their second leads? I think they get along really great. I think that this is, like, I've never heard of this My Journey with You, but I really feel that it's a very tight-knit group. Okay. And they all work well together, have fun together. I get a good vibe. Let's see what the energies are on set with these guys. How do they get along with the rest of the cast members, the main leads? It's like all of their babies, right? They all learn to work well together. because it's all of their project, whether you're the main lead or you're the second or whatnot. Okay, let's see what the messages are. What are the messages? What are the messages between the cast members, the second and the lead? What are the messages? See, there's the Temperance card again. What are the messages? What are the messages? Okay. All right, so we have here the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords talks about a necessary transition. This is moving forward. This is about going into smoother waters. The Six of Swords speaks about, I'm just going to get a deeper meaning here. Six of Swords speaks about safety, peace. They can all move, they've all moved on safely, peacefully. It's about taking a step away from a stressful environment. So if the environment is stressful, I think that they help each other through that. But to me, this talks about this. This could be a necessary transition. There's a change here that came within being on set. You know, they could have all changed on some level, learned how to help each other, be there for each other, respect each other. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles talks about luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, that all of them have gained from this. And on the set, it was very, I don't want to say like luxurious, but the set was a great vibe. You know, this is like the mini princess. This is like the Nine of Pentacles. To me, reminds me of the Empress. It's like the mini Empress, and it's about abundance. There was a lot of abundance, a lot of joy, a lot of talking and laughing, I believe, on the set. That's what I feel. Okay. Two of Swords speaks about compromise and balance. So there was a lot of compromise and balance here. They knew what each other needed, and they were there for each other. And again, Temperance. Okay, Temperance, balance, harmony, moderation. There's the rainbow, dipping their toe in the water. You know, this person, like whoever, if somebody was wanting to maybe be pushy or arrogant, you know, it was balanced. This person, you can see this angels dipping their toe in the water. They didn't go head first, which means everybody kind of held back for the sake of the cast. You know, if somebody wanted to be angry, they kind of held back because they wanted to be tempered. That they didn't want this they didn't want to throw the great balance off on the set. Okay? All right. Now, the Magician. So this is focused creativity, turning your visions into reality. You can see here he has all the tools on the table, the cup, the sword, the wand. The wand is here, and the coin. They have what it takes to make it successful and get along. All right? They have the power, they have the magic, there's the unlimited power. Okay? I think everybody got along great because I really feel that all of them worked as a team and they wanted to make this successful. If it's successful, they are all successful. And I really feel like nobody wanted to throw a wrench in there to mix everything up. Okay? Let's just see. I'm going to take out my Romance Angels just to see what the future messages are regarding Ryan and Lulu Xiao. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And what are these red flags? Maybe one of them is working too much, you know, that sort of a thing. Or one of them could be paying attention to red flags. And it could be worrying about, like, I think it's her. I think it's her worrying more about what the public is going to think. Express your love. See, that's what they're not doing. They're not expressing how they feel for each other. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. If they have time off, they might be spending some time together. And this is saying that they could be needing that time to get away. Okay. All right. There you go. That is the reading on Ryan Cheng, Lee, and Lulu Xiao. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Now, let me know what you think. Okay, if you want me to still post this public, I will. And I thank you so much for purchasing a reading from me. I really am grateful for it. And thanks again. I hope you enjoyed the reading. All right, take care. Bye-bye.